and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Weston Racing. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the 2023 Hot Wheels themed series, Corvette 70th Anniversary. You know, I actually had a hard time believing that Corvette has been a thing for 70 years now. 1953 apparently is when Corvette was founded. And, you know, these came out at the beginning of the year in 2023, so it checks out. But yeah, we're basically going to be looking at, believe it or not, for a themed series, we have 8 cars that we're going to look at today's video. Usually it's 5 or 10. For some reason, they decided to do 8. So, very interesting choice on Hot Wheels' part here. And yeah, we're basically, as you would imagine, going to be looking at 8 Corvettes. 8 different Corvettes. And the cool thing about this series is every single car that we look at, they actually get newer as the video goes on. So we're going to start with the oldest car in the set, and we're going to end with the newest car in the set. So it's a pretty cool little like evolution thing we're going to get to witness here, which I really like. I think that's cool. And yeah, that's really all I got to say. 8 cars for today's video. I will say I think it's car number 4 in this video was an absolute pain in the rear end to find. It literally took me, I got 7 cars, and then it took me like almost 6 months, I think, to finally locate the 8th one, which is car number 4 in today's video. I couldn't find it. It's like the green Porsche in 2024's Porsche set. I can't find it anywhere. Like, I found the whole set, but the green one is nowhere to be found. It's not a chase piece. I don't think it is anyways. If it is, that's stupid. Why would you put a chase piece in a non-anniversary themed series? That's kind of dumb. But yeah. Anyway, here we go. We're going to start it off with the first one here today. What better color of a car to start with than banana yellow? So we're going to start today's video with the 1955 Corvette in banana yellow. Yeah, 1955 is the year that this car came out, and boy, oh boy, is it an interesting one. I do believe this is not the Corvette that they used for the Barbie movie. In fact, the Corvette that they used for the Barbie movie was, I think, older than this. I think it's older than this. I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, let's get this sucker open. I am going to use a knife so I don't destroy all the cards, which means I'm going to apologize right now. That means I'm going to pause in between each car. You probably won't even notice. Okay, here we go. Started off with the first car here, which is weirdly heavy. That car feels weirdly heavy, and I don't know what the deal with that is, but yeah. Also, the card art. I want to point out the card art for these. I really like it. So they all got mosaic designs to them, which is pretty cool, and then usually like a picture of the car, real car in the background, and then you got the render of the toy car there. And then it's got little written blurbs here, so like you can see, if you really get in close, you can see was made in partnership with Italian designer Pininfarina and something engineer Donald Healy. But there were, okay, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna, if you guys want to learn the story of Corvette, just Google it. Don't rely on me, because chances are I'm gonna pronounce all the names wrong. I'm gonna do a lot wrong. But anyway, here it is, the Corvette. Yeah, the 1955 Corvette. For some reason, I thought we were reviewing something else for a second, and I was like, Corvette, that's not right. Pretty basic, honestly, for the first car here. Like, nothing too crazy. I mean, it's just banana yellow with a black interior. Got a 55 racing symbol on side Corvette, black stripe, and I mean, yeah, that's literally it. You got the Corvette logo with the headlights and that weird smiley grin on the front. I've never liked the grill on these cars because it looks like it's smiling. It's really freaking creepy. But yeah, and there's the back end where you put the license plate and everything, and then there's the bottom. So there you go. That's the first car for today's video, the 55 Corvette. Like I said, nothing too crazy. It's not like we're breaking ground here with this this car. All right. Now on to my favorite type of Corvette. Oh, wait, it actually gives the years. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, 1955. All right. This next car here, number 2 of 8, is from 1959. And it is the Corvette Stingray. My favorite type of Corvette was the Stingray. There's no Corvette that will ever be as cool as the Stingray. Stingrays are top. This thing, on the other hand, is a bit goofy looking, like it was the first Stingray, but you know, it's a bit strange. I think the Stingrays that come after this are a lot better. The coupes, more like. this thing is honestly just kind of weird in my opinion. But anyway, let's open her up. Alrighty, here we go. Car number 2. I like, again, the card art on these is actually really cool. I really like the way they did the cards. All right, there we go. The Stingray in white, as it would appear. Pretty cool stuff. I like the doors. I've always think the door setup on these cars was pretty cool. 70, got a red racing stripe. Nothing too crazy going on here. I like the red Hot Wheels. Look at that. This Hot Wheels almost has a very retro feel to it, which I think is really interesting. I'm not sure why it has that retro feel, but it does. Grill there. There's the bottom, so you guys can see it. Yeah, pretty simple car. You got the windshield, whatever the little scoop fin thing is up behind the driver's seat. I mean, yeah, it's nothing too crazy. Got the Corvette emblem on the front, though. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, there you go. That is that's the Corvette there, the Stingray. I'm gonna be honest with y'all right now. I actually think this set is cool in concept, but the cars themselves are kind of boring. So I'm not really going to have a whole lot to say about these. 1964 brought in the 1964 Corvette Stingray. And like I said, I always love a Stingray, and I really like this Stingray. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hot Wheels had a custom casting there for a while. Called Split Window, and I'm pretty sure it was meant to be a Stingray with a split window in the back. I don't remember correctly though. Anyway, yeah, let's open it. Well, I did not do a very good job of cutting this one, it would seem. Well, that sucks. I have to go back and recut that. Actually, you know what? I'll just do it right now. Come in and saw that extra piece off just like that. There we go. Nice and fixed. Oh, by the way, here's the card art for this one. Pretty good, I must say. I kind of like that one. I also like that the color schemes on the cards usually match the car itself. I love that attention to detail. And there goes my camera with that slow rotating function. So now the video is going to be crooked for the rest of the... Wonderful. Google Pixel prides themselves in having the best camera on the market, and yet they do crap like the slow rotating camera, so your video, doesn't get all jittery, and then it doesn't, fix itself from being crooked the rest of the time. But anyway, here's this car. I like the paint scheme on this one. I didn't like it enough by the sounds of things. Check the car, make sure it doesn't have too much dingage to it. I'm getting really good at dropping stuff, guys. I don't know if you noticed that or not. It's kind of sad. Anyway, bring the car back up for round 2 here. So, yeah, I really like the paint scheme on this one. I love how sparkly it is. The spare tire in the back there is pretty cool. Hot Wheels logo stripe, Corvette logo stripe again. It's pretty simple. It's nothing too insane or crazy, but it's just cool enough to be neat. So there you go, 64 Corvette Stingray there, our third car for today's video. Pretty good. Pretty dang good. All right, on to the next one here. Now, like I said, this one was a pain in the rear end for me to find, and I don't know why it was so hard to find this car, but this is number 4 of 8, 1969, the 69 Corvette. What I like to consider the peak Stingray. This was the best Stingray right here. This thing was sick. But yeah, let's open it up. Alrighty, here we go. I just realized the Corvette that I had a hard time finding is dark green, and the Porsche that I'm having a hard time finding is dark green, roughly the same color. Good lord, you can't even see that on the camera. This is like a really cool dark green color, and on your guys' end it just looks like almost a black color. Ah man, that's a shame. I really wish you guys could see how cool of a color this is. This is really sweet. But yeah, really cool car here. I love the car with the green, and you got the white striping and everything. It's really cool. I think it's kind of, shameful, like usual, that Hot Wheels did not bother doing grille printing or headlight printing for 90% of these cars, even though they are premium cars. Like, they'll go ahead and charge you a crap ton of money for this car and then release a car that looks exactly like this in the main line for, you know, a fourth of the price. And they don't even bother going the extra mile with these. There should be headlight and grille printing in this series. The fact that there isn't is Hot Wheels scamming us, is what that is. It's ridiculous. But yeah, there you go. That is the 1969 Corvette Stingray right there. Pretty cool one. I'm going to argue that's probably my favorite one in the video. Again, I'm not exactly a big fan of these cars. I don't know. I'm not exactly a big Corvette guy. It's just not my cup of tea. But anyway, here we go. This one I would argue is probably my least favorite car in the video. 1997. The 97 Corvette. I didn't zoom out. Oh my God. All right. Here we go. Arguably my least favorite car in this entire set. Again, this is the whole thing I was just arguing about, and you're going to hear the argument yet again, so let's just get ready for it. Alrighty, everybody. Here you go. The moment you've all been dreading. Me talking about another reason why Hot Wheels sucks. Probably the main reason why Hot Wheels sucks here. It's because we will get a car like this and be charged $3 to $4. Almost, you know, almost straight up to $5 for this car right here that I'm holding in my hand. It's more like $3. This car that I'm holding in my hand right here. There is no paint detail on this car. They couldn't even put the racing stripe across the roof of the car. No grille printing, no headlights, no taillights, no license plate, nothing. We are being charged $3 for a car that shouldn't even cost a full dollar. 98 cents. You're looking at a 98-cent car right here. And we're being charged $3 for it. I know that doesn't seem like much money, but as a collector like me who spends, you know, hundreds of dollars on Hot Wheels cars every single, you know, couple of months, that's outrageous. Like, that is ridiculous. I could be saving large amounts of money there. This is not a $3 car, and it never will be. No, in no world should this cost $3. There is, you probably didn't even put $3 worth of effort into designing the blueprint for this car. I mean, like, this is ridiculous. And then chances are we're going to get this exact same casting in the main line, and it's going to have more detail on the car than what it has right now. It's disgusting. It is absolutely shameful that Hot Wheels does crap like that. And I get that the pricing of it, like the $3 per car, kind of comes down to like Walmart and whatnot, but still, that is outrageous that you're paying that much for a car that should cost 98 cents. That is outrageous. Okay. All right. Speaking of which, this next one kind of steps it up a bit. Number 6 of 8 came out in this was 2006. It is the C6. I forgot to zoom out again. The C6 Corvette. This one actually has some detail on it, some quality detail. Let's review it, shall we? Alrighty. Like I said, I'm actually kind of excited to look at this next car here because Hot Wheels did take some extra steps here to really kind of make this one look good, and I appreciate that. Alright, the C6 Corvette. So on the side panel, we got this really cool decal here with the Hot Wheels logo and the rear reflectors. I like the rim color as it compares to the body color. I think that looks kind of neat. You know, nothing too crazy going on here, but the front end has headlight printing. Would you look at that? How big of a shock is that? We actually got headlight printing and a hood emblem. Again, you know, they couldn't be bothered to put anything on the back end, but hey, at least we got some headlights on this one. That's a victory for me. This is literally devolving into that video that I did a while back where we looked at the Japanese classics, I think was the name of the series, and literally I was just sitting there the whole video just like, these are garbage. These are garbage. It is considered a themed special series, and they're just mainline rejects. Like, it's kind of BS, the fact that they do this. And then here comes Hot Wheels to slap me in my mouth with this next one here. 2019, number 7 of 8, the 2019 Corvette ZR1 convertible has both headlight printing and taillight printing. I cannot believe that. It's like they took a mulligan in the middle of the video there and were just like, you know what? Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back and actually, you know, come up with something cool here. Alrighty, here we go. I really like the card art on this one. I like the racetrack in the background. That's kind of sick looking. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. All right, here we go. The ZR1 convertible in yellow, just like what we started with. They should have ended the video, or they should have ended the set, maybe done like an in-between car somewhere that we already reviewed and ended it with this one, because then the first car and this car would have roughly the same paint color. That would have been sick. But here we go. As you can see, headlights, and we've got the emblem there, the grill and all that. I don't know what that is in the hood there. That's probably the engine that I'm seeing there with like some sort of carbon fiber window, or I have no idea. I really don't know. Cars like this are super unappealing to me. I absolutely I don't like cars like this. I never have. I am an old muscle kind of guy. When you ask me what my favorite Corvette is, if you ask me to like buy a Corvette, give me any money in the world and have me buy a Corvette, I would never ever buy one of these. I think these things are ugly as sin. However, I would totally buy something like this because this is cool. This is lame. A lot of modern cars, in my opinion. I'm a muscle car guy. Sports cars are not appealing to me whatsoever. But yeah, Corvette, you got the taillights and everything. There's the bottom. And yeah, that's that. Like I said, I can't complain with this one because it is an actual themed vehicle. It is not like a mainline release where they just, I mean, even then, factory fresh or like roadsters or whatever, you'd get a car like this. In fact, I'm pretty sure we got a red version that looks exactly like this in the mainline a year ago. So I don't know. This whole series is kind of a lose in my opinion. Like, again, as a collector, this is an L series because all of these cars were not worth what I paid for them. So let's just get this done and over with the final car for today's video. Number 8 of 8 came out in 2020. It is the Corvette C8.R. Alrighty, here we go. I will say I kind of like this car though, just because it gives me Forza vibes. I would never drive one in real life. I just like looking at it. All right, here we go. The C8R. This one surprisingly has the most paint detail out of all of the cars that we've looked at in today's video. Is that not shocking? It's like literally they were saving it till the end. Again, we got a little plastic insert for the headlights here. Would have been cool if they could have actually printed some headlights on here. Or, you know, printed whatever this is down here. That would have been really nice. And then nothing on the back, I guess, you know, because why not? Like, let's just, if we're going to be consistent throughout the series, let's just not put any effort into these cars whatsoever. But anyway, yeah, I like the Corvette on the windshield there. I think that's a pretty neat little detail. But yeah, everybody, there you go. That's the final car for today's video. Thank God. I am so tired of reviewing this set already. Like, this was a waste. This actually was a waste. But as a collector, I got to go through and buy them. Whether I like it or not, I have to buy them all because that is just what I do. And it sucks because when they do sets like these, I have to sit here and I have to be like, well, you know, you win some, you lose some. And that is, when it comes to collecting, it is so true. You get good sets and then you just get absolutely garbage sets like this. I think it's great celebrating the 70th anniversary of Corvette. Well, it'd be the 71st now here in 2024. I think it's great that they made this set. I really do. But good God, is this a garbage set of Hot Wheels cars? Like, just, I don't even care. Like, if you're a Corvette fan, this is probably great for you. But if you're a Hot Wheels fan, this sucks. Like, this actually sucks because it's just garbage. It's actually not worth the money that you paid for it. But yeah, there you go. That's all 8 of the cars right there. From left to right, probably shouldn't even bother doing this, but from left to right, you got the original 1955, you got the 3 Stingrays there, you got the really crappy one with the pop-up headlights, you got the one with the real headlights there, I guess is what you could say, the black one, then you got the ZR1 convertible, and then you've got the C8.R. So, yeah, there you go. That's the Corvette 70th anniversary set. Like I said, they peaked with this car. I think this was definitely the best car that they made. Hot Wheels, on the other hand, you know, peaked with, you know, this car over here. The rest of these suck. And actually, in general, I'm just going to say it straight up. There is not a single car in this set that I would deem worth $3. Like, This is a scam. I should have paid $8 for this entire set, not 24. I got ripped off. This is ridiculous. This is like the Japanese classics again. Like I said, not worth the money. This was a ripoff. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to go put these in a box and forget about them and film a monster truck video because I love monster trucks. And hopefully Hot Wheels can redeem themselves with their all-electric monster truck that they made into diecast. So, yeah, that's all I got. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you and good night.